Hello, everyone. Good morning. Awesome. Happy Sunday, guys. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Yeah, I'm just getting the last few bits set up. Good morning. Thank you for finding the class. I apologize so much to all of you about Subkit. It has just been a bit of a strange little stretch, but we're getting there. So hopefully I'll have everything sorted for June. If not, I might just come away from it and go back to the old school route. But anyways, thank you for your patience. I really appreciate you all so much. All right, we're going to just find a comfy spot on the floor when you're ready. Get yourself in that lovely space. Oh, amazing. My favorite thing on a Sunday. So today we're going to work deep into the hips. So I'll invite you just to breathe through that sensation. I kind of use the word irritability. I don't know why, you know, that feeling like, oh, I just want to like come out, but I invite you just to breathe through it, embrace it, and allow the body to sink and settle. And also it's a really lovely class to kind of release any tension emotionally as well, that the hips are really good for that. So let's have a really nice little hippie class. We'll walk out like feeling like walking on clouds. So, all right, when you're ready, we're gonna lie back, find your favorite comfortable spot in Shavasana. When you're there, just allow the shoulders to sink into the floor. You can have the knees bent if the lower back is sore. Maybe wiggle the feet a little wider and drop the knees in. Or if you like the extension of the legs, feel free to go there, letting the toes drop away. Allow the chin to draw in just slightly, getting that length in the neck. Shoulder blades drawing down into the floor and the backs of the hands, just relaxing alongside you. If there's anything at all here that might make you feel a little bit better, sometimes just a little wiggle in the hips to release a little more in the pelvis. And when you're ready, just begin and join me in a slow, deep breath, breathing in. And slowly, slowly exhaling out. Breathing in. And slowly, slowly exhale. Breathing in. And slowly, slowly exhale. And as you lie back, begin to soften in the forehead, releasing the space between the eyebrows. Really letting go of any tension, holding in the eyes, allowing the eyelids to fall even heavier. Releasing any tension in the crow's feet, and then traveling down, trying to send a little message to relax in the cheeks. Maybe even separate the teeth, moving the jaw slightly side to side. Getting that lovely little release and stretch. And then bringing the mouth back to a softer place. Trying not to clench or even let the teeth touch. Maybe even lifting the tongue. And allowing it to soften and settle in the mouth. Breathing in with me a little slower than your natural rhythm. And slowly exhaling. Feeling the breath move through the body and giving you that sensation of relaxation. Remembering that your time on the mat today is time out and space for you. It doesn't matter what the poses look like. It doesn't matter how hard you push or where you decide to pull back. It's time just with yourself to listen to your body, listen to your thoughts. So give yourself permission right now to truly let go of all the other things going on around you. The list of things that you need to get done or you hope to accomplish, just let them drift away. Knowing that they'll be there at the end of our practice. This time is for you. Relaxing the shoulders a little more into the mat. Allowing everything to melt. Relaxing from the shoulders to the elbows and the elbows to the wrists. Letting go in each finger, tracing from the thumb, the pointer, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. Relax and settle in the chest. Maybe taking another one of those slow, indulgent breaths. Breathing in. And slowly, slowly exhale. And finally, relaxing in the pelvis, the hips, releasing from the hips to the knees to the ankles. And finally, releasing in the arches of the feet and every toe. Tracing in your mind's eye from big toe to baby toe on each foot, one by one by one by one. Just allowing yourself this moment in peace and quiet to hit that reset button. Breathing in with me for 2 cleansing breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. One more, breathing in and exhale. Beautiful. I'm going to invite you just to rock your head side to side. You're just going to begin to get a little stretch in the neck. Trying to draw each ear down towards the mat. Taking a little time out to release any tension there. Move at a pace that suits you. Remember making yoga yours. Seeing what each pose can bring to you in this moment, in this body. For 3. For 2. And 1. Slowly bringing the head back to center and wiggling the shoulders down away from the ears again. Beautiful. I'm going to bring the hands up and draw the right knee in towards the chest. Just a little squeeze. Breathing in. And as we exhale, switch sides, drawing the left knee in. You're starting to get a little feel of where you're at in the hips, the knees, the legs. Even feeling it a little in the lower back, maybe. Ask yourself, where do you need these stretches today? Inhale. Let's switch. Drawing in to the right and just taking a little hold here. Notice if you're lifting at all in the tailbone or in the pelvis, see if you can relax the tailbone down towards the mat as you draw the knee in. Just get a little bit more depth. Breathing in. Exhale, a little smile on the face. Relax that face, feeling good, enjoying your class, drawing in from the left side. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale. As we exhale, switch. Good. From here, I'm going to count you down from 8. We'll do a little switch on the knees, and you can go really slow and really feel the movement. You can move a little quicker if you feel like you need a little bit more dynamism this morning. Inhale. As we exhale, maybe switch. And then switch when you're ready. And find your own rhythm here. Like I said, you can't get it wrong. You want to close the eyes. One side you want to hold a little longer, go for it. Your movement, your practice for 8. Find some nice slow deep breaths. 7. Inhale and exhale. 6. Nice work. 5. Inhale and exhale. 4. 3. Beautiful. 2. And last one. Next time you've got your right leg, draw it in towards the chest and hold it there. Beautiful. So right now we're gonna just take the knee side to side. You have the option to keep the right knee drawing in and the left foot on the floor, or you can extend the left leg down along the mat if that feels comfortable. If it feels too much, just keep the knee bent. You can do everything with the knee bent as well. Inhaling. And as we exhale, we're going to take the right hand and draw the right knee out towards the side of the body. Now I want you to notice if that left hip is lifting, we want to use the left hand to draw that hip down, and we call it squaring off the hips. So we've got both hips kind of facing up towards the ceiling as we draw out with that right hand. Seeing if you can get both shoulders still relaxing down onto the mat. Chin drawing in. You've got it. Breathing in. And as we exhale, we're slowly going to use that right hand, draw the knee up towards the center. Use the left hand, and you're going to grab that right knee. Slowly draw the knee slightly across the body till you feel a little bit of work in the hip. Perfect. We're going to take it side to side. So breathing in, draw the knee out using the right hand. And as we exhale, slowly take it across the other direction. Just a little till you feel it. Good. Inhale, opening the knees. And exhale. Love a little rock across. Good. Another one where you can find a pace that suits you. I'll count you down for 5. Taking the knee out. Finding that love little release in the hip. And again, moving it over. 5. Again, find nice, slow, deep breaths. 4. 3. Nice. 2. And the last one. And the knee comes out towards the right again. Just hold it there. Beautiful. We're going to take a little supine twist today. So follow my stages and then work with what suits you today. So we're going to take that right knee in towards the chest. We're going to roll over towards the left and lift up in the shoulder as well. So start by rolling over, all the way towards the left-hand side. That right knee drawing up and down. Good. From here, if you think, oh, do you know what, that feels good, I'm going to stay here. You can definitely do nice deep breaths to the belly. The second stage here is to take that right shoulder and drop it back. So rolling the shoulder up towards your ear and then drop the shoulder back. See if you can take your gaze a little more towards the ceiling. That adds a little bit of a twist for you. That might be enough to stop here and breathe in. And slowly exhale, feeling that compression in the belly, getting that lovely inwards kind of massage of those organs. And lastly, if you're a little more twisty and bendy, you can wiggle the shoulder blades a little more so that they're aiming to be a little bit more flush with the back of the mat, maybe taking the arms out in a T position. Again, if that feels way too much for the spine, go back, hand onto the hip, drop the shoulder down. So many options for you today. Working with your body, it's perfect just as it is. Whatever you do, wherever you are, breathe deep to the belly. Inhale and slowly exhale. Imagine that you're giving those internal organs, those deep breaths, that love little massage, really healthy for your gut health. Nice one in the spine for 3, for 2. Beautiful work. And 1. Inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to unravel. If you have the hand extended, slowly bring it over. We're going to use the right hand, grab the right knee. You're going to push your left hand into the floor and slowly roll yourself back onto the mat. On your back, drawing that right knee in. You've got it. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring the foot down. We'll switch sides. So you can bend that left leg if you took the extension. Again, remember, even the supine twist works just as good with the knee bent. So don't worry if you didn't choose the extension. Inhale, I'm going to draw the left knee in. Relax that tailbone. Wiggle the shoulders down. Draw the chin in. Once you've found that lovely position, decide whether you're going to stay here or lift that right leg and slowly draw it down along the mat. Relax the shoulders down, breathing in. This time, left hand on that left knee, opening it wide, maybe taking the right hand on that right hip, just as a reminder, so that we don't lift up. Nice work. Finding a little bit of stillness here, breathing in, and slowly breathing out. If you want a little bit more depth in the hips, if you really like kind of working deeper into that space, squeeze a little bit in the glutes. Feel like you're tucking the tailbone under, and you'll get just a little bit more there as you move through the stretches. Breathing in. And as we exhale, let's slowly bring the knee across, grabbing it with the right hand and taking it as far as feels comfortable. You really don't need to go too far here. We're just starting to get it moving. Inhale, taking the knee wide. Nice work. And exhale, moving it across. And then again, find a pace that suits you. You want to add the breath in. We often inhale as we open the body and exhale as we close it. So don't worry if it's not quite there, but just a little tip. Finding that little side to side motion. I'll give you 5 counts. Nice job. Inhale and exhale for 5. 4. For 3. For 2. Nice work. And 1. Next time the left knee is out, let it drop down just for a little moment here. We're going to take our supine twist the other way. Inhaling. And slowly exhale. Remember, lifting and peeling the shoulders up and rotating the body over. You can relax down here. This is great. The knee up. We can breathe to the belly. Get really nice kind of work there. If you'd like to work a little bit more in the twist, we're going to inhale, roll that left shoulder up, and then see if you can drop the shoulder back, as if you're trying to wiggle that left shoulder down towards the mat, opening the chest towards the ceiling. Either relax the hand on the hip, letting everything drop down. Maybe that's where you stay. So see where that is. Take a few deep breaths in and slowly exhale. Or equal, if you know you like a little bit more depth, wiggle the arms out, maybe finding, call it a little T position. Arms are extending out. Breathing in and breathing out, maybe trying to wiggle to get those shoulder blades a little more square. Again, that's the direction we're heading. Never feel like you ever need to be there. It's just working. Breathing in, breathing out, working to get us into a nice twist so we can find that lovely belly breath. For 3, deep inhalations. For 2, nice work. Last one, nice deep breath here. And as we exhale, slowly, slowly move the hand over. Wherever you have it, bring the hand so that it grabs that left knee. Inhale, push into the floor, rotating and bring back onto the mat. If there's any little wiggles and niggles you might need. From here, we're going to slowly bend. If you've extended the right leg, bend and bring both knees in. Give yourself a little hug. Nice work. Finding that lovely little massage of the lower back. For 3. For 2, and 1. If you want to add the neck, you can move the head opposite directions to the knee. I quite like that little touch. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We can't quite get through a hip class unless we do some happy babies. Let's get a little bit of depth there before we move into another position. We're going to draw the knees in and take them a little bit wider here. Again, this is a really good option if happy baby is something that you think, oh, not really my cup of tea. Maybe just take the knees wide and keep the knees bent. You can rock side to side if you like. Breathing in. As you exhale, see if you can find a little smile. Nice to see the sun out this week. A little more positivity. We're going to bend those heels and lift and see if you can bring the feet so that they're a little bit more in line with the ceiling. And then begin to walk the hands up the legs, either grabbing the lower leg, using the arms to draw the knees down. Maybe see if you can grab the ankles. If you're a little bit more flexible, you know you can go to the outer edges of the feet. Nice work, guys. Bring the head to center, drop the shoulders down. And we're going to begin to just take a lovely little rock side to side. I'm going to wiggle over. I can get to go on a little too close today. Side to side. Nice work, everybody. So feeling that lovely little work in the hips, starting to work a little deeper here. Relax the face, the jaw. Nice one. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to that lovely center point. A little bit of stillness here. Now we're going to hold here. If you're feeling it quite strong, stay where you are. If you feel like you want a little bit more depth, really work to push the shoulder blades down. And notice again, if the tailbone lifting, you can work to push that tailbone down into the floor as you draw the knees wide. You're starting to sense that irritability or that little feeling in this stretch. Just breathe. Inhale and exhale. Imagine that you're truly releasing anything negative, any stress you've been holding all week, anxieties, worries. Leave it a little bit on the mat today. Inhale. And exhale. Working through the hips to let go. For 4, 3, nice work. 2, And one. Well done. Let's work the hands down the legs. Let's roll those ankles. Beautiful. And maybe the other direction for 3, 2, and 1. You've got it. Drawing the heels in. Squeeze the knees in. Good job. And bring both feet down onto the mat. Inhale. We'll reach up towards the ceiling. Reach the arms up alongside the ears and arch the spine. Feel like you can get a little gummy bear under there. Pushing into the heels, maybe arching. Oh, that lovely feeling like you've just waking up, getting out of bed. Feeling the shoulders. 3. Maybe interlace the fingers above the head. 2. Deep breath and 1. Lovely. Flatten the lower back into the floor. Breathing in. Slowly exhale. Bring the hands down alongside the body. And you've got it. We're going to walk the feet in towards each other. Breathe in. And as we exhale, slowly turn the body over towards the right-hand side. Inhale. And exhale. Let's push ourselves up to a nice seated position on the mat. Grab a drink. You've got your tea or water. Cheers, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hope you're feeling nice and stretched. Just slowly starting to get into the hip joints. No rush, but when you're ready, swing the feet either through or to the side and meet me in your tabletop position. We're going to bring the knees in line with the hips, fingers nice and wide here. Just going to tuck my top in. And we're going to take a little flow. We're going to move a little bit quicker and see if we can build a little heat. So hands nice and wide, shoulders in line with the wrists. Inhale. And as we exhale, sink down into child's pose, tailbone down towards the heels. Good. Breathing in, tuck the tailbone under, arch the back of the spine. Finding your cat pose. Here we're trying to pull the shoulder blades apart, getting that lovely stretch, chin in towards the chest. Draw in from the belly and work the pelvis forward. Inhale, rotate the shoulders up and down, lifting in the head. And then work the shoulders down and away. So push into the hands and feel that length between the ear and the shoulder. Tilt the tailbone. Oh, that feels good in the spine. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to build on it in a minute. Inhale. Exhale. Sink down into your child's pose. Extend those arms out. Maybe drop the shoulders down. Breathing in. Tuck the tailbone. Find cat. Inhale. Rotate the shoulders. Drop them down. Tilt the tailbone. Find your cow pose. Good. Relax the forehead. Inhale. Exhale. Sink down into child's pose. You've got it. Breathing in, tuck the tailbone under, finding cat. Rotate the shoulders up, down, drop the belly, tilt the tailbone up, find your cow. Inhale. This time we're just going to draw in from the core and find that lovely little flat back. So that kind of like that floating rib that pops out, we're just tucking it in and you get that lovely flat back. Inhale, we're going to extend that right leg, bend the knee and draw the knee in towards the nose. Little arch here. Inhale, extend. Nice work, little smile, exhale, draw it in. Next one, we're going to take a nice step forward, moving into a little lunge. Again, little focus in the hips today, draw that forward. Take a step and maybe use the hand to wiggle that foot forward even more. Inhale, option to lift up and bring the hands to the knees, or you can use a wall or a chair. Or inhale, reach it up, drop the shoulders down and sink a little deeper. So see how you're at, where you're feeling. Maybe you bring the palms together and reach up, wherever the hands feel best. Relax the face, little smile, inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to lean forward, bring both hands on either side of that front foot. We're going to drop the left hand down and reach up with the right, little twist here, dropping the shoulders down. Relax the face, inhale, and exhale. Bringing the hand down. Shifting the weight back, wiggle that front foot so that the knees are in line and sink down into your child's pose. You're going to stay for a breath here. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Well done. Other side. Kneeling it up into cat pose. Rotate the shoulders up, finding a nice cow. Drawing in from the core, flat back, left leg. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw the knee in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, drawing it in. You know where we're headed. Nice big step this time. Finding a lunge that works for you. Step forward. Remember, when you take the lunge, you want the knee in line with the ankle, seeing what suits. Either keep the hands down, maybe lifting the chest, hands onto the knee, or if it feels comfortable, reach it up. Inhale. And exhale, drop those shoulders down, sink a little further. Maybe bring the palms together. Look up, heart open, chest open, enjoying that lovely stretch. Inhale. And exhale, reaching forward, bringing the palms down. This time we shift the weight into the right hand, and we lift up, twisting towards that front knee, draw the shoulders down. Relax in the face, you've got it. 3. Draw the shoulders away, so you don't want to collapse into that kind of shoulders towards the ears. Nice and long lines. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's bring the left hand down, shift the weight back, wiggle that front foot down. Taking the knees really wide this time. Bring your big toes to touch and slowly bring the hips down. If that feels a lot, you can come down onto the elbows and hold it here. And bring the hands to the fists. Or if you are flexible and that feels good, let the chest come down. Maybe allowing the forehead to come to the floor. Take a nice slow deep breath here, rocking the forehead side to side. And that lovely little massage, releasing any of that morning headache, that hay fever creeping in. Just enjoy a moment here for 3. Letting gravity do the work as we sink a little deeper into the hips. For 2. Inhale and exhale. 1. So nice, guys. Inhale, we're going to bring the palms down, pushing in, lifting in the chest, and slowly lift the tailbone. And wiggle the knees back in. Beautiful. So we're going to take that flow one more time with one last option just to get a little deeper into the hips. We'll move a little quicker. So when you're ready from tabletop, inhale, exhale, sink down into your child's pose with the knees forward and hip distance. Peel the body up into cat. See if you can make it one fluid movement into cow. Finding your flat back. Inhale, extend the right leg. We're going to draw it in 1. Extend. Nice work. 2. And the third one, taking your step forward. Lovely work. Inhale, stay, lift, or reach up with those hands. Inhale, drop it down. Maybe bring the palms together, relax the face. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale, reaching forward, left hand down, right hand reaching up. Drop the shoulders down. Option to stay here with the twist, or you can tuck those back toes. If you feel like a little challenge, you don't have to take it. Maybe lift that back knee. Work that back heel away from you and driving that front knee forward. Keeping that twist, shoulders draw down. If it's too much, just come back down to the knee. Inhale and exhale for 3. Sink a little deeper, 2. And 1. Bring the hand down in the knee. We shift the weight back, wiggle that foot down. Little child's pose. 1 breath and we'll keep flowing. Inhale and exhale. Tuck the tailbone under. Find your cat. Keep it flowing. Find your cow. Make it your own practice. Drawing in from the core, flat back. Extend the left leg. And drawing it in. 1. You know where we're headed. 2. And that third one, taking that lovely step. And finding your lunge. Wherever the hands feel comfortable, maybe reaching up. Inhale and exhale. Little smile if you feel like it. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Dropping the right hand. You can have the left hand on the knee, reaching up, or tuck those back toes. If you're challenger, lift that back knee, drive that back heel away, and the front knee forward. Maybe keeping the hand lifted, or you can always bring the hand on the knee. For 4, for 3, for 2, little smile, you've got it, and 1, dropping the knee, slowly bring the hands back in front, wiggle that front foot back, and knees nice and wide for 1 more wide-legged child's pose, sinking down, tailbone down towards the heel. Lovely, coming down and relaxing here for 3. Breathing in and out, maybe rocking the forehead if that feels good. And remember, if you're a bit more lifted, you can do the same on fists. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathing in. We're going to begin to just lift up in the upper body again, slowly coming out of it, bringing the knees back into hip distance apart. Good. We're going to walk the hands forward. Just make sure that you've got that lovely line, shoulders in line with the wrists. Let's tuck the back toes. Head into a little downward dog. So start with cat. Tuck the tailbone under. Push into the hands. Inhale. As we exhale, lift into the knees. Keep the knees bent and shift the weight back. Push into the hands and draw the shoulders down. And take your head side to side like you're saying no. And then up and down like you're saying yes. A little neck stretch. You want to add in your walk of your heels, you can. Walk in the dog, just waking up the hamstrings. You're not done too much there yet. And good morning to your body. Just being good to it. Finding a lovely release. Inhale. And exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's look forward between the thumbs. Come up to the top of the toes. Take a big step. Or if you have the hop in your practice, hop. And fold down. Chin draws in. Take it nice and slow here. A nice forward fold. Nice inversion. Maybe grab opposite elbows. You have the option to rock side to side as well. Getting a little into that side body. 4, 3. Nice slow deep breaths. 2. And 1. Coming forward. Just let everything hang. Separate the fingertips. We're going to take a really slow halfway lift. So this time, draw the hands up the legs. Slowly come so the back is a little flatter. And maybe draw the hands up so they're resting on the tops of the legs and squeeze the elbows in. You don't want any dizziness. Really take your time to get your bearings. Inhale. As we exhale, a little bend in the knees. Scoop the arms up, reaching nice and tall. Inhale and exhale, bring the hands in towards heart center. Nice deep breaths here. In and slowly exhale for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to drop the hands down. Take some big shoulder rolls. Just going to adjust the camera. Roll the shoulders up towards the ears. Nice one. Big circles here. Oh, I don't know about you, but there's lots of crunches going on in my shoulders this morning. Good. Take it as you need if you want to add any sort of movement in the neck. Beautiful, guys. 4. Breathing in and out. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Little shake out. We're going to take a nice little sequencing goddess pose just to move a bit more into the hips. If you want to grab a quick drink and find our nice goddess pose. We'll get a lovely little bit more depth and a little bit of strength in those legs. So your goddess pose is like a really big, wide stance. What you want when you bend the knees of the knees to roughly be in line with the ankles. They'll show you again, we do it quite often, but we don't want this. You don't want this diagonal. It puts way too much pressure on the knees and the ankles. So nice and wide, and then squeeze and straighten. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, we're going to take them down to nice, strong arms, cactus arms. Good. Sinking a little deeper. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, sink. Good. Option to give yourself a hug and stay lifted, or you can stick the tailbone out and lean forward. Up to you. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, swoop the arms up. You're taking that forward fold. Everybody come to standing. Inhale and exhale, sink down. Cactus arms, let's draw in from the core. Nice long spine. Sink a little deeper. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale down. So option to stay here. Give yourself a hug. Maybe stick or lean forward if you want that little extra into the hip joint. Relax the neck for 3, 2, and 1. Using the inner thighs, reaching up. And 1 more in that sequence. Exhale down. You've got it. Warm that body up. Reaching. Exhale. Give yourself that hug. Well done for meeting yourself on the mat today. Stay here or move forward. Up to you. Little bow down. 3, 2, and 1. Swooping the arms up. And then bring the palms together and bring the hands into center. Drop the shoulders down. Beautiful. We're going to take a few little pulses here. Inhale. Exhale. Let's bend into the knees. Bringing the hands onto the knees. I'm just going to pulse a little bit. If that feels too much, just straighten the legs and come back. 3, 2, 1. And sink and straighten those legs. Good. So your option here, keep both legs bending, but I will give you a little bit of a push. If it feels too much, stop and start again. But this is a little challenger. So you can lift the heel and sink, and then we'll switch heels. And you'll notice we just get lots of fire in that lower body, and we start to continue to work a little deeper in that joint. So come up to nice standing point. And again, make any amendments that you need, or just stand up, take a breath, and join us. Are you ready? Inhale, reach it up. Palms together, exhale, hands come in. Breathing in. Let's take that lovely, lovely sink. Good, we're gonna start with our little pulses. You can keep the hands here, or you can bring the hands onto the knees. Love a little pulse, maybe you're lifting in that right heel. You've got to keep the chest lifted. If it's too much, come out of it. 5, you've got it, a little smile. 4, 3, oh, that little fire. 2, 1, dropping it down and squeezing and lifting up. Inhale, exhale, bend. Option to just pulse and take a break, or lift the left heel. Feel that little fire. You've got this. Ready? It's going to go away soon. For 5, little smile. 4, 3, awesome. 2, it's almost done. 1, drop it and swoop it up. Inhale, hands come back to heart center. Nice work, guys. Little twist in there. Inhale, just a little bend. We're going to drop the hands down and drop your right shoulder in. Option to stay here, or maybe look up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, back to center. Squeeze and lift. Beautiful job. All right, so I've got a little sequence for us today. It kind of looks like this. I always think of friends. I say it every class when I say the word pivot. Where we bend, we're going to pivot our back foot, and we're going to turn into kind of like a warrior 1 lunge. And then we're going to pivot. We're going to turn into warrior 1 lunge. We're going to add in there, pivot, turn, and then you can shift the weight forward into your warrior 3. So you can bring the hands up and stay, or you have the option in this sequence to lift up, or maybe take it more forward. Nice big drop. We turn, we pivot, and then eventually you can come up, keep the toes on the floor if you like, or you can lift up. But I just thought I'd show you kind of where we're going, what's going to kind of be part of that, and just play with it. Your balance is a little bit wobbly today. Do not worry. Deep breaths and see where you get to. All right, quick drink if you like. It's going to create a lovely bit of heat and a little bit of power there for you. And a quick tip is, if you decide to take your warrior 3 and lift, don't hold the breath. Breathe, breathe, relax the face, and just play with it. Are you ready? Find your lovely little goddess, feeling like a goddess, feeling strong, heart and chest lifted. You're feeling good, meeting yourself on the mat today. Good. Inhale, little sink. We're going to lift the left toes and pivot towards the right. Good. Inhale, drop it back down to center and pivot the other way. Just feeling that little bit of movement. Inhale, drop it down to center. Good. Now that you've got the feel of it, pivot. We're going to stay here. Inhale, reach the arms up and sink. 3, 2, and 1. Breathing in, push into that back heel, bend the back knee, and shift the weight forward to that front leg. You can stay standing, or you can lift the back foot a little. Up to you. Find your breath, take your time. Maybe lead with the chest and see if the balance is there. Coming a little straighter if you can. 3, 2, and 1. All right, from here, we're going to reach with that back foot, take a really big wide stance. Good, we're going to pivot back to center and squeeze. Beautiful. Inhale, Exhale, bend. Pivoting that right foot and turning towards the left. Good, make any little wiggle that you might need. Inhale, reaching up, maybe sinking a little deeper into that front knee. 3, 2, and 1. We bend into the back knee and we just shoot forward a little, shifting the weight to the front leg. You can stay here, you can have hands on the hips, or you can play a little bit with your lift. Maybe finding warrior 3 today. Relax the forehead and the breath. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, nice big stance back. Slowly pivot back. Squeeze those inner thighs. Absolutely beautiful. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, hands come in to your heart center. Beautiful. Our last little sequence standing, we're going to do a little bit of side angle pose. So that comes from our warrior 2. We're going to start with our left toes facing the short edge of the mat, and our right, really nice big stance, right toes facing that long edge. Good. Now, have a little look. You want your heel roughly in line with the middle of that back foot. Beautiful. Inhale, we'll reach the arms up. And exhale, drop the shoulders down. Good, lots to think about here. Take your time. Inhale. Exhale, draw in from your core and then see if your middle fingers are lining up. Good. As we bend into the front knee in a moment, remember the body stays here. It's not a reach forward. The body stays center. Inhale, and we bend into the front knee. Good. Now check and see if the knee's tracking more over that big toe. See if you can rotate a little bit and move that knee a little more over towards the baby toe. That's your beautiful warrior 2. Inhale, bend, straighten. Exhale. Breathing in. And as we exhale, bend that front knee. Option to stay or bend the front elbow and drop it down. There's your side angle. So you can have the hand on the hip, the hand lifted, drop the shoulders down. If there's anybody who wants a little challenger here, sink down a little further. Maybe see if you can bring the fingertips or the palm in front of that knee. You almost use the hand to push that knee a little further out as you lift in the chest. Relaxing down for 3. You've got it. 2. And 1. Inhale, slowly straightening that front leg, coming back up. And exhale, turning both toes inwards. You've got it. This stance feels like you need to make any adjustments so that you feel a little bit more balanced here and take a lovely forward fold. Nice work, guys. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. A lovely release. Breathing in. Little smile, lead with the chest. Fold forward. Feeling good, feeling warm, and drawing the chin down. See how that feels for you? If the fingertips feel good coming towards the floor, just let everything hang here. Let the chin draw in, trying not to create any tension. Feeling the back relax. 4. Might feel it a little bit in the backs of the legs, a little more in the hamstrings, the creases of the knees. Breathing in. And breathing out. 4. Lovely inversion to clear the mind. Great for the spine, the back. And 1. Inhale, slowly take your time here. We don't want any dizziness. Coming to a bit more of a flat back. When you're ready, maybe bring the hands to the hips, using the core and the inner thighs to squeeze and lift up. You've got it. We're going to wiggle the heels in. Breathe in. Exhale through the mouth. Awesome. I'm going to turn to the other edge of the mat. So we're going to turn our right toes to face the short edge. And maybe take a little wider stance with that back leg. So the left toes are facing the long edge of the mat. Good, straighten that front leg. All about alignment here. Inhale, let's find our arms. Exhale, really drop the shoulders down. So you can line up those middle fingers. Beautiful. Now, if you notice the spine's arching at all, we need to breathe in again. We draw in from the core and tuck that tailbone under. Beautiful. Let's take our lovely little lunge. Inhale. Exhale, sink. Again, remember the body's staying central. You're just bending the knee. And if the knee moves in toward that big toe, see if you can rotate out and sink. It's a really strong pose into the hip if we focus on it that way. Inhale, straightening that front leg. And exhale. sink. Maybe bend the elbow and drop down. Have hand on the hip, draw the shoulders down and sink a little deeper, stay. Maybe you reach up. Or maybe if you want that little extra into the hips, bring the fingertips down. You can sink a lot deeper into that knee and even use the arm to push that knee back as you open the chest. For 3. For 2. Nice work, guys. And 1. Inhale, slowly lifting up. You got it. Bending the front knee, wiggle the heels in. Got it. This time we're going to reach up, inhale. Little back bend, exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, bring the fingertips down, and just come down onto the knees. You've got it. Swinging the feet to the side. Coming in to a position where you're just sat upright. I know that sitting cross-legged is not comfortable for everyone. You do have your cup of tea, well done. Nice sequence, a little bit of heat built in there. And cheers. Nice little cool down now. I don't know about you guys, but I felt a little bit warm. You might notice sometimes as well in the warmer months, the muscles are a little softer. So sometimes you go a little deeper into poses than we might in the colder months. You might feel a little bit more sore and think, oh, we do that often or whatever. But I just wanted to kind of let you know, just it's normal if sometimes the body feels a little bit more achy in the classes when it's a bit warmer, because you naturally can go a little deeper. And we're going to extend the left leg, and bend the right knee in. If you can wiggle a little bit so that both sit bones are on the mat, and we've got this nice tall spine. Good. Inhale, roll the shoulders up. And exhale, drop the shoulders down. Nice and tall. You're going to bring that right hand down onto the mat. Inhale, reaching towards the left knee, maybe lifting up onto that knee. You've got the option to stay here, or if you wanted to lift a little higher or push the pelvis forward, you can get a lovely stretch back. Oh, feels good this morning. Heart open, chest open. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly coming down towards the mat. Sitting nice and upright. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and down. You've got it. Let's use the hand to bring that leg in, and we'll switch sides. So left knees bent, right legs extended. Same here. Maybe a little wiggle to get those sit bones down nice and tall. Inhale, roll the shoulders up. Exhale, drop them back. Left hand down, reaching towards that left knee with the right hand. Maybe lifting up onto the knee. You can stay here. You can lift a little higher, or you can work to push that pelvis forward and drop it back. Last lovely stretch, heart open, chest open, letting all that positivity in for 3. Maybe a little smile happen, 2, and 1. Slowly bringing it back down. Beautiful. We're going to use the hand to bend into that right knee. We're going to bring both feet together, taking a little butterfly pose. Bringing the feet in towards the midline. If the knees are a little bit more lifted, all of which to focus on here is either grabbing the feet and lifting the chest through, dropping the shoulders down. Or you can equally do the same. I'll show you from the side. If your hips are still really tight, bring the fingertips behind and push into the hands and lift in the chest. So it's up to you. If that feels really tight, just stay and breathe here, or it might feel better with the hands forward. If you're a little bit more bendy like me, inhale and just find a little bit of space here, relaxing the knees down. Inhale and exhale. Good. If you'd like to take the forward fold, you're welcome to. Again, just an option if you're a little more hyperextended. Otherwise, just stay and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Maybe feel like I'm drawing your chest forward, and pull down low. Let the back arch, or allow everything to pull down. Totally up to you where your body is. Options for everyone here. Wherever you are, breathe through. Inhale. Then slowly exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Inhale. If you've got the hands forward, begin to lift up. If the hands are behind you, coming back to a nice tall. Breathing in And as we exhale, use the hands to slowly bring the knees up and find an upright position that's comfy. So either the legs crossed, maybe the legs to the side, whatever feels better for your body. Well done. Just sitting a little bit tall, like it doesn't matter where your legs and feet are, just finding a nice long spine. Inhale and exhale. We're going to draw that right ear towards the right shoulder, dropping down on that left hand side. You can close the eyes if you like. Just taking the time out now to slow down. Inhale and slowly exhale, releasing any last drop of tension. You've got the option to stick, or you can take the left hand, maybe walk the fingertips out, or even lift, bringing a flat palm down towards the floor. I feel like that's a little strong for me today. You take it where you want, breathing in, breathing out, sending the breath anywhere you feel that tension. Slowing it down. Inhale, if you've taken the extension of the hand, slowly walk the palm back. Inhale, bringing the head back to center. And exhale, other side. Bringing that left ear to left shoulder, seeing how you feel there. Again, you can start closing the eyes if you want, getting to a lovely relaxed state. If that feels enough, stick, or you know your option, walking the fingertips out, or lifting, bringing a palm facing down. You might feel it a little deeper all the way down. Again, my neck is sore, so I'm bringing it here for 3. For 2, nice, slow, deep breaths. And 1. Breathing in, slowly come back to center and drop the shoulders down. Good. We're going to draw the chin in towards the chest and take a little half circle, slowly rotating ear to shoulder, and then bringing it down to center. Ooh. And ear to the other shoulder. Now, definitely take time. If it feels really tight in one area, stop there, send a breath into the space. Almost imagine you're telling the muscles to soften. For 4. 3, keep moving. 2, and 1. Nice work, guys. Slowly bringing the neck back to center now. Inhale. And lifting everything back up nice and tall. Good. I'm going to bring the hands onto the shoulders. Just a last little release here, lifting up and drawing it down. Nice work, lifting up as high as feels comfortable, drawing the elbows back and down. For 5. Nice one. For 4. 3. Nice, slow, deep breaths. 2. Lifting and down. For 1. Bringing the hands onto the knees. We're going to lean forward with the chest. Move the body towards the left-hand side and rotate back. Drawing the shoulders in. Collapsing the body and then rotating towards the right and forward. Feel those circles. Again, keep moving left, back, and forward. And find a circle and a pace that suits you. Slowing down the practice, closing the eyes, moving in those circles, just feeling the body release, begin. To close down the practice. Last big circle. And when you next have the chest forward, just stay there for a moment in stillness, eyes closed. Inhale. We're going to move to the right and take the circles the other direction, stopping anywhere you like, or if the fluidity feels good to you, keep it flowing. You've got it. Breathing in and out for 5. Don't be afraid to close the eyes. 4. 3. Nice, slow, deep breath, 2. And lastly, next time the chest is forward, just stay there. Inhale, lifting up nice and tall to an upright position. Eyes closed. Maybe bringing the palms down and resting them in front of you or on the legs if they're crossed. Just taking a moment in stillness here. Joining me in 2 cleansing breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing in. And exhale. Stay for a moment in stillness. Just asking yourself how you feel in this moment. Where are your thoughts? Your body. Hopefully you can take a little bit more of the quiet and the peace through the rest of your day and even the rest of your week. This is a point where we find Shavasana. So if you like to stay upright for your meditation or relaxation, stay here. If you like to lay back in more traditional corpse pose, just slowly begin to move the legs, shift forward, and allow yourself to relax down on the mat. Closing the eyes, relax the shoulders down. Again, if there's any back pain, remember bending the knees is perfectly fine. Maybe wiggle the feet out. Just finding a little bit of quiet and stillness here. Allowing all of that movement, deep, mindful breaths to begin to nourish every cell. Breathing in and breathing out just a little slower. Relaxing in the forehead, releasing in the jaw. Feeling the whole of the back body melt into the floor. Letting go in the fingers and the wrists. Releasing in the pelvis and the hips and the glutes. And letting go in the feet, the toes, the ankles, the arches. A little poem for you today called Walk Slowly. It only takes a reminder to breathe. It only takes a moment to be still. And just like that, something in me settles, softens, makes space for imperfection. Our harsh voice of judgment drops to a whisper. And I remember again that life isn't a relay race, that we will all cross the finish line, that waking up to life is what we're born for. So as many times as I forget and catch myself charging forward without even knowing where I'm going, it's that many times I can also make the choice to stop. Just breathe and be, and continue to walk slowly into this mystery we call life. My challenge for you this week, maybe walk a little more slowly. As usual, That takes us to the end of our session, but Kate, please stay as long as you like in your Shavasana. I'll let the music play. For anyone logging off, I wish you a beautiful week. Thanks for meeting me on your mat this morning. Peace and love. Speak soon.